Hello everyone, it's Vampy Cat here, and welcome back to another episode of Tales of Arise. On the last episode, we went on our Xi'an rescue mission, and we were successful. We finally got our girl back. She was in a bad state when we found her, because she was basically like trapped within the darkness of her own power after going through the trauma of seeing Alphen be hurt by her pain. But this time Alphen fought through the pain of her thorns, and so we got her back on our side. And now the last thing we have left to do in the castle is just go confront Vholran. So that being said, we are gonna start that right now. Let's just jump into it. All right, here we are. We are in this gorgeous fucking castle. I did try to do some side quests off camera, but I very quickly realized that I still can't teleport anywhere right now except for within this region. And there was only one side quest to do in this region. So I did that one side quest and that was it. That was all I did. So we are just gonna go forward and fucking pray. This place is so pretty. Oh, okay. There's more of these guys. Let's see if we can manage not to die this time. Oh god. Yeah, see, they do so much damage. This is gonna be rough if everything does this much damage. I need to be careful. I don't know if, like, my armor is just not as good as it should be. Oh my god. Or if I'm just like really under leveled for this area or what. Because I feel like I should not be dying to these random enemies like this. I need Xi'an. Oh no, don't get hit. Maybe I should check if there's some better armor I can buy. I think I have enough money. Okay. That wasn't as bad as before. I didn't get completely obliterated, but it was still kind of rough. Oh, this place is so pretty.
Where should we even begin? I believe the largest, tallest structure would be best. In castles, you'll often find the things of most import are located in such areas.
That's true.
Spoken like someone who used to own them.
That's also true.
So where is he? There's no sign of him here, so I can only assume he's waiting for us in his throne room.
What's with all the fake suspense? Why doesn't he just come out and face us?
I'll say. It's not like he's had any problem doing that in the past.
I guess he's making
This is
a
all
game
one
of
big
it,
game
yeah.
to him. He's probably savoring every last moment.
Like a Zoogle toying with its food before the kill. No wonder he doesn't have any friends.
This is all just a ploy to weaken his prey, wearing us down before the final ambush. It's all too well orchestrated to be anything else.
Yeah, that's true, because he welcomed us in,
I'm fine.
but after he welcomed us in,
The final master core
then
will be
he
ours.
decided to have everyone attack
That,
us.
We can create the Renas Alma and finally put an end to this whole nightmare.
I feel like there's so much more to it than this. There's so much more to it than just beating Vholran. Regardless, though, I think Vholran knows that the mask was what was sealing Alphen's pain. Because he watched the mask break, and now he's like wearing us down, you know? It's like he knows that Alphen's not used to dealing with that pain, and so the more he's worn down, the more pain he's in, the more difficult of a time he's gonna have during the final fight. But I honestly don't even think it's to wear him down in the sense we think it is. I kind of feel like the more Alphen is worn down, the more he'll be forced to rely on his sovereign power because, you know, he won't be able to use anything else. And I feel like that's what Vholran wants to fight against, is that sovereign power. He doesn't want an easy fight. I know that for sure. So I feel like he thinks the more he wears Alphen down, the more likely he'll be using his sovereign powers.
Say no more.
But that's just a theory, based on the type of person Vholran is and the fact that he's making everything into this game. I think he wants, like, the best fight possible. And he is very interested in Sovereign and Alphen in general. He knows too much for it to be, like, a coincidence, you know? And when Vholran fought our group before, he even said, like, oh, if that's all you're gonna give me, then I might as well just kill you now. So he wanted Alphen to use his sovereign powers. He wanted to fight against that version of Alphen. It would have been a better fight. So I think that's what he's waiting for, to be honest. Can I get a heal? God, they are still doing some damage, but we're not getting completely obliterated at least. But we are using a lot of CP early. We're also getting our boosts pretty fast though.
Look sharp.
I think the key is just to chain as many attacks as I can to hit the boost strike. And then I can kill them faster. Oh, it's not gonna help if oh my god, if I just miss everything. But if I can get the boost strikes and kill them right away, then that's so much less damage, you know, that they're doing on me. Like that. He didn't even really get a chance to hit me much. So I think that's kind of the key here. Chain up all those attacks before they have a chance to really, like, destroy me.
Is the path being pulled up like some kind of drawbridge?
I'm guessing there's no way to kick it back down, huh?
Most likely, it's connected to a control apparatus of some sort.
Oh my god, more
I suggest
puzzles.
we search around and see what we uncover.
They never make it easy for us, do they? They never do. Oh, there's a lot of ways to go over there. Let's check here first.
We seem to have come across something a little unusual.
What did we come across? Ah, Jesus. This is probably a terrible idea.
No holding back.
There's so many of them. There's no way this goes well.
In a bind.
Lightning orb by the power of water. Thunder peal. Let me help. Dance in the wind. Lightning
Oh, that guy's big.
I can carve through all the blades.
The earth throbs.
Here, let me help.
Now an extra lift.
That's my cue. Eat dirt.
Coming through.
Okay, we got a Mystic Arts off.
Stand it back. Now I'll pick it up. Scarlet Inferno.
Jesus. Maybe I should get the dogs out first. Oh, I'm not even targeting the dogs. That's okay, they're down now, so I guess I might as well get in some damage on them.
Say no more.
Ah! That scared me.
Eat dirt.
Okay, 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 we're doing okay on this battle, actually.
In a bind.
Let's chain up a couple more. There we go. And now we just have the dogs left. Why did this one go so well? The first couple went so poorly.
With this, I can become even stronger.
14,000 gold. There's some weapons and stuff on display. And we've got to go this way. I don't have enough CP to go forward. Okay, I have 6 orange gels. I actually have full peach gel. I wonder if I should use it on somebody. We'll wait.
It'll take more than this to stop us.
Okay, we can go to the left or to the right.
Perhaps they were trying to exhaust us?
Can I just run around? Ooh, there's a lot in here too. Is this where I should be going? What was this way then? I don't want to like I do want to go the wrong way so I can explore everything, but I don't want to go so completely out of my way if it's not necessary. So, I'd like to run over here first and see at least what's going on over here. Because there's a room here. Oh, that has a chest. Oh, what are you? Okay.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
I bet you, the 2 doors at the end both just go to the same place. That's probably what's going on. I need to dodge these arts because I don't even know what they're going to be doing.
You'll soon see about that.
Okay, we got the strike on this guy. Maybe I'm just learning how to fight them better. Maybe that's why I'm doing better now. Like, I'm really focusing on trying to get the strikes. And I think the like boost attacks help a lot to build up that like strike gauge. Yeah, so I guess I'm just kind of adapting my strategy a little bit.
Look sharp.
Lightning Tiger Blade! I love that, that move.
There's always room for improvement.
Ooh, jet black vest. Is this for Law? Usually Law has the vests, right? Yeah. Thank you. That is very helpful. That was insanely worth it. Yeah, I bet you this question mark also goes to South Tower 1F. I think it's probably just the other side of it. Can these guys move? I don't want to fight them. Oh, North Tower 1F. No, they don't go the same place. They're 2 different areas. Well, let's explore North Tower first. I am just gonna run past all these guys. I'm gonna go in here. Hope that they don't chase me in here because I don't want to fight all of them at once. Oh no. Did I get all of them? Ah, shit. That actually was like the worst possible solution. Okay, just focus on, damn it, I almost had the boost gauge up.
I really owe you one.
Okay, the muscle is down. Oh god. Jesus. peach gel. Because I'm full on them. No, you don't have to heal. Stop wasting CP. I don't give a fuck about my allies.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Here, let me help.
I am already out of CP again. Jesus Lord.
Consider yourself finished.
I need to be stronger.
Ooh, red chamomile though. That's suspicious. Are there gonna be some of the flying statues that appear or something? Yeah. Nope, just run. I don't care about your trap. You can't trap me.
Hey, Xion? Do you, you know...
What is it?
Do you remember that conversation we had after Almadria, you know?
I don't want to cut her
You
off.
hadn't given me that advice that day? I don't know if I'd be standing here talking with you. So, thanks.
Aww. That's so sweet. Can I go through? Nope.
No backing down!
Eat dirt!
She said anytime, Rinwell. I'm so happy that they're both admitting now that they're friends. They're so fucking cute with each other now. They used to like be so like hesitant to even be around each other. Now Rinwell is thanking her for her advice. Let me use the peach gel because I'm fucking full on peach gels again. But for Rinwell to be thanking her, for Xion to be saying anytime, I think I need to use another orange gel. It's just really sweet to see their friendship grow.
Here, this one's mine.
You picked the wrong one! I owe you a This ends now!
Don't touch me!
I've let you all down.
I love this game, but sometimes, Jesus. I only have 3 life bottles. Let's waste the, why don't I waste the CP?
I'll bring you back from death's abyss.
Oh wait, let me make sure, yeah.
I can't heal you forever.
Damn it! They'll pay for that!
Prepare to be seen!
This one's mine.
This guy's almost dead.
You're done!
It's time to finish this.
Oh, that is so clutch, Xion.
Consuming wildfire. Here's the hero.
In a bind?
And again. Back into the fray.
It's go time!
Here, let me help.
I'll smash you! First strike! I'll run you through!
Eat this. Lunar Paladin. It's time to finish this.
Jesus, she is getting her mystic arts like crazy.
By the power.
Okay, we did that battle, but that was way harder than it needed to
Anyone else
be.
think this might be a touch too dangerous?
Ridwell's right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
I can't fall back because then I'm pretty sure if I rest at like a fire or an inn or something, then when I come back here, all the enemies will have respawned. I don't like the way that guy's just standing in the middle like that. What did I say? It was suspicious. I'm just, oh my god. That scared me. Okay, I'm here. There's a map action there. And there's 2 question marks. Can I get around these guys? No. It's okay, it's only 2 guards.
Little help.
But I don't have any CP again. And I'm kind of scared to use it right now because if she uses it all in the battle to heal, I'm still gonna need it for the map action. So then I'd have to waste 2, oh, I didn't mean to use Rinwell's boost, but I would need to use 2 orange shells if I need it for this battle, and then she wastes it all, and then I need it for the map action, so I'm trying to conserve it for now.
Flashing bang!
The enemy wields arcs blue.
You'll soon see about that.
You picked the wrong fight. Finish it!
Okay, that one wasn't bad. We did it.
Lightning tiger blade!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
God, I don't want to keep fighting. Can I bait them? There's so many over there. No, fuck. Oh my god, I don't think we're gonna survive this. Actually, this might be a good spot for like a tactical defeat. Yeah, in this case, I think with the amount of CP that I have right now, I think it actually is better for me to just lose this fight rather than waste all of the CP and have to go back. Yeah, so,
Sorry.
because when I die, I just lose my, like, my bonus gauge and I lose some CP, but my CP is already really low. Yeah, see, that was... I'm gonna call that a tactical loss. Because then that frees me up from not having to waste an orange gel twice. I only have to use it once for the this map action here. Okay, that takes me somewhere, and this takes me somewhere else. Where does this take me first?
You're so strong, Xian. Even after everything you've been through.
Oh,
I wouldn't say I'm strong. I don't know what would have happened to me if I'd stayed alone.
I think you would have endured. As long as you remember you're never truly alone, that thought can get you through a lot.
Aww.
See? Even Hoodle knows you're not alone.
That's so
I'm glad
cute.
to have you in my corner, Hoodle.
Aw, Xian loves Hoodle, and Xian loves Rinwell. And Rinwell loves Xian now. Honestly, I think they have become really close friends, which is so far from how they were when they started. But now they're like, listen, you're never alone. I'm on your side. They're so fucking cute. Okay, so this way did not help me. I have to go the other way with that that scary creature. Oh no. Okay. Let's see if I can just sneak past this big guy. Cause I really don't think I can fight it right now. Oh, I don't think I can sneak past either. Nope.
Get lost!
Can't move!
That was quick.
I need to get stronger.
That was very quick. I would have liked to have fought that creature too, but my ally's health was just too low.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
And I knew that, don't tell me this was just for a treasure. No, it's not. But, I knew that wasting all of the items to get my health back up to fight that fight was not worth how much it would have cost to replace the items, and also with how many items I'm probably going to need when I get to the end of this castle. So I'm like tactically trying to reserve my items, because if I back out and heal up, then when I come back in, I'm still gonna have to fight all those enemies again to get to this point where I can unlock the drawbridge. Like, once I lower this drawbridge, I might be able to go out and rest or something, because then, I don't have to re-go through all of those areas. All those areas were just to get to this point. Now that the drawbridge is down, I should be able to actually back out and heal. And then come back in and only have to go up to the drawbridge, not through all those enemies again. I think this might be a control device for that drawbridge. Then let's turn it on and see what it does. Look, Alphen, that brought that drawbridge down. There's another drawbridge over there. Then oh my god. English. Then does that mean there's a separate device that controls the lower bridge? That'd be my guess. Let's look around some more and see what we find. Ah, so I probably do have to go through that south tower. How do I get there? Three life bottles. That is very helpful. Okay, so it's telling me I can drop down here. Sorry, Law. Oh, he didn't even fall. Yeah, so I'm gonna back out and heal up and come back, so. Yeah, because that's the front entrance, so. I'll BRB and I'll be back.
This flavor. Why, it rivals the cooking of my own chefs in the palace.
Hey, you're pretty good at cooking, Vholran.
That's
Oh,
for
I have a
sure.
scene.
Rather surprising. I never thought a Renan lord would know how to fix anything on their own.
Rude.
You flatter me. This dish is nothing special.
I don't know. I'd say this was pretty good.
Yeah. If we ever get back to Calaglia, I'd love the chance to share this with everybody.
All I did was simply cut some ingredients and let them simmer inside the pot. Most anyone can prepare this recipe.
He's being
That's
humble.
simple, huh? Just throw them in and simmer?
Yeah, not when
You
you're
might be
Alphen.
misleading him a bit, making it sound so easy.
I'm certainly not exaggerating it.
If all it takes is putting ingredients in water, I can handle that.
Don't
I'll have
encourage
to try it
him.
soon.
Huh? I think it might be better if you didn't, Alphen.
Why not?
Their faces say it all.
And if he did, you'd be obligated to eat it.
Don't worry. I'll heal you afterwards.
Oh my god.
I don't know whether to feel more sorry for Alphen when nobody believes in him, or myself knowing what's in store for me once I eat his concoction.
Truly, nobody believes in his cooking abilities, but for good reason. Okay, I have two scenes. I'm gonna go with Xion. I feel like it's
Xion,
been a while
can we
since
talk
we've
a
had a
moment?
scene with Xion.
Do you mind if we chat a bit?
She asked us to
Now, there's
chat.
something I never thought I'd
Yeah.
hear you say.
Remember when we talked about what it was like for me growing up? Well, I thought it only fair that I also get to ask what you were like as a child.
Oh, now that he remembers, she can
childhood?
ask.
Maybe you missed the memo
Wait.
that was going around, but I can't remember anything of my past.
I know. Just whatever you can remember. There's gotta be something.
So he
right?
doesn't remember that far
I
back.
think. Well, have I ever told you about my army days? Back when I used to serve under a Danon master?
Yeah, but that must have been after you were already grown up, right? Do you happen to remember anything from back when you were younger?
Actually, I remember I had a kid with me.
You had a kid?
No, of course not. The child's father was another soldier.
So he was a
Back in
Danon
those days,
soldier.
We risked our lives for a master we'd never even seen. We just fought for them and didn't even question
So
it.
Dana back then was just
That
as
kid's dad
bad.
died, and I saw them sitting there crying. I felt this bitter, indescribable feeling. It was like I was drinking something toxic that I knew I shouldn't, but couldn't stop. It was strange. I never understood why I reacted like that. Soldiers died every day. Wasn't anything new.
What it tells me is that deep down, you were the same man then as you are now. You've never been able to accept injustice in the world.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to embarrass me.
Aww.
I wonder whatever happened to that master and poor kid. Not that there's any way of knowing now. You know, I just remembered that kid was good at sewing dolls. They gave me one once. As a good luck charm to protect me.
Dolls?
That's cute. Xian likes dolls.
I'm looking forward to breakfast.
So that does confirm, actually,
Come on, guys.
my theory.
We've got lots to do.
Maybe not like the exact theory, because I said that that Elfin was a hero in the war against Dana and Rena, but it does confirm that he really was a Danon soldier back in the day. And so when they were making all of the comparisons with like Alfin's new armor and like, oh, I wonder what the soldiers wearing this armor felt like I knew that they were doing that because Alfin actually was a soldier who would have worn armor like that. But it's interesting to hear that he was serving a master that he'd never met, fighting other people's wars for them back in Dana in the day. It's like every country has their own problems, and it seems like Dana had just as bad of rulers as Rena had. Which is sad, but honestly unsurprising. Let's see if I can just sneak past these guys. Yes, I can. Alright, let's go on forward. There's a little room here. Let's fight them for the chest.
Out of our way!
I can never tell which arts are like my allies and which are the enemies, and I don't want to accidentally like run into something.
See about that.
Demon descent! Flashing fang!
Dance in the wind.
Swallow blade!
This one's mine.
I
Saving it. Here's a healing
can
arc.
carve through armor!
Hey, close one.
Death blossom!
I'm all stuck up. Here goes.
This one's mine! You're wide open! Glimmer dragon!
More for the sacrifice.
Who did she freaking first aid?
Name on us!
Oh gosh. Okay, that one wasn't so bad.
Looks like we got them all.
And what is it gonna give me? 15,000 gold, definitely worth it. That much gold is always worth it with the items that we can buy.
By the
Okay.
way,
Oh, Xian, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
I wanted to say sorry for attacking you when we first met.
Fret not. If nothing else, it made our encounter that much more.
Oh my god.
But I've been meaning to apologize for a while now anyway.
Xian is really making
At this
friends
stage,
here.
I'd say it's all in the past. If anything, I consider you a
Aw.
capable and trustworthy ally.
I'm honored to hear you say that. I'll do my best to live up to it.
Look at this bonding that's happening. Xian and Rinwell, Xian and Dohalim, everybody that had some kind of issue with each other in the past, they're really like making amends for it, apologizing and growing past it. Honestly, it means a lot to me just for somebody to be able to say I'm sorry. Like, obviously at the time, Xian was just very suspicious of the Lords, and she knew she needed to defeat the Lords in order to achieve her own goal. So she was very like one-track mind, and she couldn't really believe that like Dohalim was a good person. Which of course is on her for judging him without knowing him. Especially after he was kind enough to like invite them into his home and everything. But now that she has learned what it's like to have friends, she's able to say like, hey, I'm sorry, back then like I did something I shouldn't have, and now I know better, and I see you as a friend. I wanted to like make amends for it. That shows that you're a good person when you can admit the mistakes of your past. Especially like, I feel like a lot of people, they'll know that they're wrong, but they won't say it, they won't admit it because they're too prideful, you know? So for her to like actually want to say it out loud, and like obviously it was important for her, she said she's been meaning to say it for a while, so it was important to her that she actually verbalized to Dohalim that she was sorry for doing it and for judging him. That even more is a mark of good character to me, that like it's that important that you actually say your apology rather than just like knowing in your head that you're wrong but refusing to actually admit it out loud to anybody, because that doesn't fucking help anybody.
What is this? Hey, you okay? Still do this. You're wide open.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm the type of person that you could have like a pretty major offense, as long as it's not, of course, something that like completely crosses the line. But like, you can have a pretty major offense against me, and as long as you apologize for it, I'm like, it's water under the bridge, no big deal. Or you could do something that's like pretty minor to me, but if you refuse to apologize for it, ooh, another piece of armor, then I basically want nothing to do with you, sort of thing. Like, to me, one of the biggest signs of, I'm in the wrong menu. One of the biggest signs of a person who cares about you is them caring that they hurt you. And so, as long as somebody can say like, hey, I made a mistake, I hurt you like Xian did with Dohalim, then it's not a big deal. It's in the past, and you've grown from it, you've admitted that you're wrong, and you also are working towards not doing something like that again. And obviously, Xian considers Dohalim an ally now. She's not gonna betray him again or judge him again. She knows the type of person he is now, and she wants to support him and be on his side. But like, if you can't say I'm sorry, even if she had done something much less minor than like literally attacking him on sight, like, then it shows that she doesn't actually value him as a person. She doesn't value his feelings, and it would show that, you know, she doesn't really care about the friendship there. So the fact that like it was bothering her that she hadn't apologized, even though it was so far in the past, shows how much she actually does value his friendship. And I think that's amazing. I love that the characters don't back down from admitting their wrongs, apologizing for it, and knowing that they will plan to do better in the future. That's one of the reasons I just think these characters are so well written. Like, they have these very positive relationships with each other, all of which built from something very not positive, because none of them fucking trusted each other to begin with. But just through getting to know each other and growing together, journeying together, they actually built very positive relationships where they communicate with each other, apologize to each other, work to support each other through anything, and give each other, you know, advice, comfort, things like that. They built a great friendship with each other despite how everything started out. And despite all of their backgrounds. It's kind of fucking beautiful. And it shows how good the writing in this game is, that they were able to portray that so well. And they were really able to portray healthy friendships, healthy relationships in the way that they did. It's fucking great. I feel like these writers need so many fucking awards and praises for the writing that they did on these characters. Like, the story is well written too, but the characters are just like insanely three-dimensional
I can become even
and
stronger.
just good people that learn from their mistakes and care a lot about each other. And the growth in their friendships is like very natural. It's not just like immediate. It happens over the course of getting to know each other, and it happens in a way that just feels so... I need to pause before I just sit here ranting. It just feels so natural the way that they slowly grew to care for each other when originally they distrusted each other. And they had a lot of hurdles to get through, especially Rinwell and Xion trying to understand other people's points of view, but they got there in a way that felt like they earned getting there. They didn't just change overnight, but they did change, and it just felt so well deserved. God, okay, I'm done ranting. I swear it. At least I'm done ranting for now. Can I bait you away? Yes. Oh, and I failed anyways.
Hi, Hoodle.
But yeah, there's just something about well-written character arcs and character growth that will always get me. So I am beyond in love with this game.
I'm practically unstoppable.
Oh my god, Law. We've got another big area. There's a place to the left that we can go with a map action. I'm assuming that's just gonna be a chest. But I'm gonna go for it anyways because it looks like I can slip right between these guys. And I bought so many orange gels that I think I'm okay now. So if I need to use another one, it's fine. Silk robe, that was worth it.
Our strength yet grows.
Armor is always worth it. I don't think I'm getting past these guys though. No, because of the effigy. I have so many boost attacks though linked up. Linked up? Not linked up, saved up? I don't know what word I was looking for.
Not today!
Here, let me help.
Demon Fang coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Here's a healing art.
Take this.
I'll be saving it again. Energy. I'm all stuck up. Astral energy.
Say no more.
Don't get careless.
Hey.
Ooh, I got a peach
didn't
gel.
you come through here earlier?
That's... Yeah, I think you're right. I don't know where we are anymore.
Everything around us looks the same. It's easy to get turned around.
I don't think we came through here. I think it was just, yeah. It was just the same exact designed hallway, but in the North Tower. It looks like the North Tower and the South Tower are mirror images of each other. It has the same freaking enemy, though. Maybe this time we can actually fight it. Because there is no way we're getting through here without fighting. Why don't we go for the little guys first? God, I need...
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Here's a healing art.
I need a heal, please.
Raging cascade.
I would like to target the little guy again.
You picked the wrong fight.
And pummeling to me.
Oops.
This ends now.
Okay, we got the 2 little guys done. Now I just need to get this guy, and then we can focus on Mr. Dog Boy. And he's almost down. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. Now we just have Mr. Dog left. I should attack this one, right? Because orange usually means the weak spot.
Ignite.
I'm on it. I'll be saving neutral eruption.
Oops.
This one's mine. You picked the wrong fight.
Okay, we're actually kind of bullying this thing like crazy. They're barely getting a chance to hurt us. Oops.
You picked the wrong fight.
Can it stop using my peach gels automatically, please?
Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Dragon Force.
I'm only getting started. Annihilation.
I can carve through armor. Rising Wyvern.
In a vine. Eat this. Ready to go.
Here, let me help.
Denied.
Oh, I don't even know if she hit that attack or not. It's okay though, we did it.
Blow them away.
That actually was not that bad. And this is probably where we're gonna lower the next drawbridge. I think, yeah. Okay, we're making it. We're making it. Can't we use this to lower the drawbridge? Well, let's hurry up and try it. Hopefully we can walk across now. Only one way to find out. We can drop down over there to quickly get back. Ah. Ooh, a heavy treat. That is helpful. Let's drop down. And we need to go, yeah, it did drop down. Ah, fuck you.
Let's dispose of the trash.
God, he was just like bouncing in the air. He couldn't even get down, poor guy.
I need to be stronger.
Do I have max peach gels again? Yeah, let's use one. Ah, I didn't actually mean to run into him, but that's okay. Ah, don't touch me.
That's my shield.
Shut him down. Tear you apart. Ignite.
It's weakened.
Heaving descent. Flashing fang.
There.
Sonic glow.
Where are you going? Supernova. Raging cascade.
Freaking does it. Lava blade. This one's mine. You're done.
Radiant
Talent storm. No escape. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Ready to go.
Swallow blade. I'll finish you here and now.
Alright, that wasn't so bad. We're doing much, much better now. We got another peach gel. I should just be using them every time I get, like, another one. Considering we're full and we're getting them after, like, every battle. Oh, there's an elevator. And a heal. Well, I'm not gonna jump down. Oh, there's an owl, though, somewhere. Where is the owl? Is it on this? No, it's somewhere over here. Is it up? I don't hear it, so I wonder if it's like down here. Which I don't want to jump to yet. Or is it? Oh, it's up there. It's up there. It's up there. Hoodle doll? You can put a hoodle doll on your character's head? Oh my god, that's cute.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Listen, I still cannot teleport to the Owl Forest. Okay, time to heal up. Also time to save because any healing light means there's about to be a boss. I don't know if it's gonna be Vholran. Hanging Garden. Let's see if it's Vholran or if it's something else. Could be Vholran, could be a giant Zoogle. Honestly, at this point, it could be anything. I feel bad making Xian fight in those heels.
What is this place?
Look, over there.
Lightning? Oh, it is a big Zoogle. We're not fighting Vholran just yet. I kind of felt like it was early for us to fight
Looks like
Vholran,
there's no backing out now.
considering he's such an important character, it
The
seems
old
like.
roaring beast welcome, eh? No class.
No class.
Sharp, everyone.
Why is Dohalim the best? Like, Dohalim's actually the best.
Vholran rolling out the red carpet?
Yeah, some hospitality.
Can we all concentrate on fighting this thing?
There's a weak point somewhere, yeah, on the leg.
I'm on it.
I guess I shouldn't just be randomly using all my boost attacks, considering I don't know what kind of moves this thing is going to use yet. Oh, he fell.
Here I go. It's over. That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Okay, we've got almost one bar down pretty easily. I'm sure this thing is gonna pull out something crazy like halfway, but for now, oh my god, we are destroying this thing. Which is interesting because I was having such a hard time with all of the other just like random enemies in this area, and then like the boss so far is just going down without even a fight, really. Maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. Maybe it's gonna pull out something crazy now that it's halfway. But I've had such a hard time with so many of the bosses in this game, especially with them having a ton of health. And this thing is like, oh, okay. There's a second one. That's why. I was gonna say, it was very interesting that this thing was going down so quickly. Let's focus on one. Yeah, that would have felt weird if that beast really did go down that easily the whole time. I'm gonna keep, oh god. Oh god, yeah, it is pulling out some new tricks too. I did that to save my own skin. Okay, now we're getting into a real battle. Oh, Xian's dead. Good thing I picked up tons of items. Thank you. I'm actually also gonna use a peach gel.
Get out of this.
Oh god, I got stuck in that because of my, oh, I thought he was about to charge because he roared. Who did you first aid? Why did you not first aid me? Oh, damn it. She might have been trying to heal me, and I totally just... Yeah, I totally cut her off. That's okay. Okay, when he roars like that, it means lightning strike. Aw, you need to move. Okay, beast number 1 is almost down. I'm actually gonna use, actually, no, I was gonna use a heavy treat to heal because all of us were pretty low, but I don't really care if Rinwell dies, to be honest.
It's pinned down.
Take this! Raging Cascade! This one's mine! Come and get it! I'm on! To the wind!
Okay, that's one beast down, one beast down. Now we can focus on the other ones.
That's one of them.
Is this the weak point?
Should make things easier.
What? Oh, okay. I saw the other beast's body still there, and I thought for some reason it was like being revived, but no, it's still dead. Thank God. That would have been awful. What?
And became worse by the looks of it.
Is this its true form?
Now or never. I'll smash you!
First aid!
Talon Hurricane! Death Blossom!
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil!
No further!
Freeze Lancer! Raging!
Okay, it still takes quite a bit of damage, luckily.
In the sky!
I think the reason it does that probably is because this fight is kind of long with a lot of phases.
First aid! Thunder Field!
So at the very least, like,
I'm out of ammo!
it allows you to still do a good amount of damage so that it doesn't take you 400 years if you have to start the fight over and go through all the phases again. I can appreciate it. I am absolutely praying that I don't need to try this fight again and go through all those phases again. Get out of there.
No further!
Okay, we're still good on CP.
It's time to finish this!
Shion's got a Mystic Arts going.
Consuming
This is probably about to be 1 bar down. Yeah, that's more than 1 bar down.
I really owe you one.
I'm ready. I never miss. Light astral energy. More weapons. In here. Here's a healing art.
Talon Hurricane!
Just what I
Glimmer Dragon!
More weapons.
Anything in armor is all mine! I can carve through armor! Time to feel some hurt!
Oh, core break, core break.
Run you through!
Corruption. Air thrust.
Rip and tear! I'm just getting started! Take this! First drop!
That was a good combo.
Lightning Kick! Flame of Thunder!
Okay, its weak point still is not back up yet. Oh, get out, he's about to do the thing. I'm shocked that Rinwell is still alive. Okay, still no weak spot. Okay, halfway. Oops. Oh, Rinwell's dead.
You are gonna pay for that! Far enough! First strike! Talon Storm! First strike! I'll run you through! Dust to dust! Tectonic punch! Talon
God, I can't, even the peach gels barely do anything for me anymore.
Nothing gets by me.
I really owe you.
By the power of water. Annihilation.
I'm on it. I'll smash you. Almost.
Lunar blast.
You're wide open. Talon storm. Talon hurricane. Talon storm.
Here, let me help. First
I
aid.
really owe you one. Talon storm.
Gravitas field.
Super swallow dead.
Radiant.
What hit?
Here's a healing art. I can't.
I knew I didn't get the Mystic Arts in time. I saw the thing ticking down and I was like, press the buttons, and I didn't make it. That's okay. Oh, he dodged that mofo. Okay, his weak point is back.
Here's a healing art. First aid. Lunar blast. Gemini Alpha.
Tectonic punch.
Lunar corruption. Lunar blast. Hear me.
Talon hurricane.
Burning strike. Glacial spear. Here's the Evo.
Big blast.
Freeze lancer.
I'm on it. I can carve through armor. I'm on it.
Lunar blast.
Talon storm. Take this. No further. Talon hurricane. Rip it. All finish you here and now.
One more. Lightning. Downfall. I'm all stopped up. Annihilation.
First strike.
Eat dirt. Burning strike. There's not enough time to heal everyone.
So what do we do? Play
Here we
dead?
go. Shut up. And be more defensive.
much better.
Burning strike. Radiant pierce. Here, let me help. First aid.
Oh, heal me.
Into the shadows. Watch and sweep. Here's a healing art. First
I
aid.
really owe
Thank
you.
you.
To me.
Magna ray. This one's mine.
We're down to the last bar.
Up.
Shatter
Let's just throw everything we have at it.
I'm on it.
Lunar corruption. Gemini Alpha.
Now you see what I can do.
Magna ray.
First strike. I'll end you.
Searing flame.
Watch
Reload.
it. Talon hurricane.
Lightning. Downfall.
I'll tear you
I'm
apart.
all
That
stopped up.
freaking does it.
Annihilation. Hear me. Flame of fury. Burning strike. Here's a healing art. First
I
aid.
really owe you. Eat this. Super swallow dead.
Here I go. You're
Eagle
mine.
assault. Eat this.
Here's a healing art. First aid.
Leave the charges to me.
Here.
Can't get out of this.
There. If it's in the sky, it's mine. Where are you going? Far enough. Laser spear. Here's evil. Freeze lancer. Here's a healing art. Annihilation. Hear me. Flame of fury. Burning strike. Here, let me help. First aid.
Dust to dust.
Lunar
Shattering
corruption.
the pieces.
Lunar blast.
I'll smash you.
Back into the fray. Annihilation. Here's a healing art. First aid.
That's... Eat this. You're done.
Radiant pierce.
First strike.
Radiant
You
pierce.
require
I'm out of
in a
ammo.
bind.
Back into the fray.
Crumble.
I'm ready.
Eat this.
Annihilation.
Far enough. I'll run you through. Watch it.
Gemini Alpha. I'm ready. This one's mine.
He dodged most of that, you bitch.
Flame. Reload. Radiant pierce. I'm out of ammo. Watch and sweep.
Poor break.
Swallow dead. Rip it tear.
Flame of fury. Burning strike.
I'm on it. You're done. it!
Here, let me help.
Take this! Now you see what I can do!
Searing flame, reload!
Now or never.
Lightning!
In a bind?
Downfall! I'm out of
That
ammo!
frickin' does it! Denied!
Searing tempest!
Okay, one piece gel, and I'm assuming that's the last item I'm gonna need to use, because he's almost done.
Lightning! This one's mine! And I never miss!
He's under 1,000.
Searing flame, reload! Do it!
Yep, there we go, GG! That one was actually really fun. Not that the rest haven't been fun, but I liked that one a lot. We took down your stupid pet, buddy.
We did it. Everyone hanging in there?
Just about. Though if we have to waste our energy on many more like that, I don't fancy our chances against Vholran. We gotta try to conserve.
That sound again.
I don't think we're gonna be
He
facing
must be worried we'll
Vholran
have a
right
change
now.
of heart. He's certainly pulling out all the stops.
Alphen, I know it's hard, but we have to stay focused on moving forward.
I know.
Are you doing okay, Xion?
Oh, yeah. Thanks.
We don't know what else Vholran's got up his sleeve. Be careful, all right?
I'll go check and see if the coast is clear.
Aww. I love Xion.
What is it?
Oh, it's nothing. Just wondering what that was all about.
Huh?
It's just, you don't think Xion is acting kinda weird around Alphen, do you?
Like standoffish weird? Isn't she always like that?
No, I think
not
she
that.
likes him.
I mean, since we rescued her.
Then I guess. Maybe it's the identical ancestor thing.
Maybe. I guess that could be it.
You sure you're not reading into it?
This is cute.
What? What'd I say?
Nothing. Just forget it.
Actually, I think Law and
I
Brynwell,
can never win with you. You know that?
I think they're really cute together. They're really cute together.
I wonder if we're getting any closer to finding Vholran.
I sure hope so.
We'll find him. And when we do, there'll be hell to pay.
Hey, Kisara. Have you noticed how Xion...
Seems to be grappling with something all by herself?
Yeah. She's been acting differently around us ever since we rescued her. The same towards Alphen, too.
Yeah, she's been kinder
Now that
to all
Alphen's
of
regained
you.
his memories and his sense of pain, maybe she's become more self-conscious that she still has her thorns.
That too.
In which case, it makes sense that she'd be feeling out of sorts. But I can't help but think there's something else, too.
You're wondering if there's anything you can do to help her.
Aww.
Xion said something to me once. Something that helped me move forward. So I'd like to return the favor and do that for her, too.
That's so
The
fucking
only
sweet.
problem is, even if I did have the chance to talk to her, I don't know what I could say that would help.
Xion's dealing with a lot right now. Maybe more than she can handle. Trying to unravel the threads of her own worries, that's challenge enough itself. Not to mention that trying to wade in blindly would probably end up making things even worse than they already are.
But how do we help her then?
For the time being, I think all we can do is be patient and keep an eye on her. That way, when she's finally ready to let us in, we'll be right there to lend her a shoulder.
Aw, she's not used to
I hope you're
relying
right.
on people, but now she knows she has friends that care about her. So Xion is doing her best to, like, show now that she actually really does care. Oh, I get 2 chests for my troubles. A gold gel. And an omega elixir. Rooftop corridor. Don't tell me we're gonna have another fucking boss fight. Are we actually gonna... Oh my god. There's another healing light. Jesus.
So if Vholran is the lord of the water realm, then it's probably safe to say he has some water abilities tucked up his sleeve.
He and Alphen couldn't be any more different. It's
That's
like they were
true.
practically born
Fire
to
and
be
water.
Looking back on it, in both of our previous encounters, he's only ever fought us with his sword. We haven't seen what else he's capable of.
And yet, even with only his blade, he still managed to overwhelm us. He's a force to be reckoned with. That much is certain.
Yeah, that guy is seriously bad news.
It'll be okay, Hootle. We'll get through this.
Xion?
It's nothing. Let's keep moving.
I feel like one of Xion's issues right now is that this is the last lord until she gets the Renas Alma. And I do think that she's scared if, you know, she completes her goal and gets rid of her thorns, which is obviously what she always wanted to do, then the journey will be over and she'll lose the friends that she made along the way, which are the first friends she's ever had. It's a hard thing to try and deal with. Like, she wants to rid herself of her curse, but she also doesn't want the journey to end and for her friendships to end. I get that feeling. I understand why she'd be so conflicted about it. It's basically the two things she's wanted more than anything else in the world. People that she cares about, that care about her as well, and getting rid of her curse. And she feels like she can't have them both. Oh, I can't go through that. Come on, it's just some fucking water. Whatever.
This area is the grandest looking of the lot, and not a single soldier in sight.
So probably the place. This is it, everyone. We can't let Vholran treat people's lives like toys any longer. We need to put an end to his tyranny here and now. Everyone ready?
Ready.
We've come this far.
Without question.
I'm nervous, but
Aww.
I know what needs to be done.
I love our family. Are you ready, Xion? She's ready. Then it's time. Let's head on in. Actually, oh, it auto-saved. Okay, I'm good. We really are gonna fight him. Okay, I know it auto-saved, but I want a manual save as well. Past this door, a battle with a lord awaits. It really is time to fight Vholran. I wonder if this fight with Vholran is gonna take the entire rest of the episode. Because this is probably gonna be a tough fight. Look at his throne. It's beautiful. Jesus. That stance. He is so unbothered.
Did you really come all this way? Just so I could take you back over his dead body?
Bastard!
He dismissed them?
He must not think he needs them to defeat us.
No, he does not think he needs them.
Why have you been coming after me? Isn't it your ambition to become the winner of the crown contest?
I think there's more to it.
My ambition, you say? I have no ambitions. Everything was mine to control. Everything. Including your life.
I know there's more to it. There absolutely is more to it.
Happy to see you. What the hell's that?
He's so fast.
Lonely watery grave is all the vengeance you shall ever deserve. And yet, it wasn't without regret that I watched you sink beneath those waves.
It's all you shall ever
I get to
deserve.
savor carving the life of your body myself.
Why does he want to kill us so badly?
Sacrificing those people. It was all just for your own satisfaction. To help pass the time, I would not expect you to understand the tedium that absolute power lays upon you. I've had it with your mad ramblings. I'm here to take you down, Vholran, and free those you've enslaved. Very well. I shall look forward to fashioning my throne from the remains of your existence. Today you will die at my hand, and I shall bask in your final desperate pleas. Well, I look forward to disappointing you.
So really, was it only just because he has so much power that he's become bored with it all? Is this really just for his entertainment? I feel like there's gotta be more to it than that. Or at the very least, he knows more than he's letting on. He is so fast. Okay, I don't know if I can use any of my very long moves, because if I get into too much of a combo, it seems like he can just fucking destroy me. I really need to like get in some hits and back out.
He just won't stay still. You can guard his attention. I'll pin him down.
Ah! Nice! Wow, he didn't see that coming. Look at him. I feel like he's gonna pull something else out halfway through, because so far this has been actually a fairly easy fight compared to the other lords, but also a lot of the other lords have had some extra tricks up their sleeve at the halfway point as well. There's no way Vholran of all people would just be this easy the whole time. Oh.
I'm ready.
Okay, we're halfway. Let's see what he's got up his sleeve.
What's he planning?
Yeah, there definitely is something.
Can't get out of this.
Oh god. I would like a heal, thank you.
Now, are you ready to
Oh no.
Don't disappoint me by dying. Guys on the ground. Here it comes.
Don't take your attention off his evil.
Is this what real pain feels like?
Here's a healing
That was crazy. So I had to watch where everything was while watching where he was. You don't want to give me I almost said a hurricane. I meant a heal. That's not even close. Those are not even close to the same word. At least I'm building my boost very fast. There's gotta be more to this fight. Either that, or I'm gonna fight Vholran multiple times. I know a lot of games have like that specific like major enemy that you fight like 2 or 3 different times. And we've already like half fought him once, although we were meant to lose that fight. But I kind of feel like if this fight continues to be this easy, it means that this is not the last time we're gonna fight him. Yeah, he's already down to bar 4. Ah!
In a bind?
There, just like that.
I'll smash you! By the power of water!
Now this is
Oh, he's gonna do it again.
How about some of this?
Oh, I don't have her. Fuck.
Take that.
Rinwell, I need...
Now, are you
Oh.
going to entertain me?
Never mind, he's doing his mystic arts.
Don't disappoint me by dying just yet.
Okay, so I need to watch where the spots appear on the floor while watching where he is.
Leave the chargers to
Take
me.
this.
Okay, that wasn't that bad actually. Ah!
Take this! Can't get out of this! I'll end you!
Be gone.
Oh god, he is so fast. Thank you, Xion.
Take that. That's far enough.
Ah, he dodged that.
It's time!
Die.
Bang blast!
Enjoy.
Faster! That frickin' does it! Come and get it! If it's in the sky, that's mine!
Here.
Does it! That frickin' does it! I'll smash you! No further!
Just gonna use everything I have. Oops.
That frickin' does it!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Alphen, I'm sorry. I know this battle is meant to be like you versus Vholran, but you've been dead for most of it. But we got this for you. Don't worry.
Take this.
Frickin' does it!
We did it. I genuinely feel like this is not the last time we are gonna face Vholran. There's no way. There's no way he went down that easily.
Got him!
Unless there's a phase 2 right here. Those are the two options. Either we fight him again later on, or there's a phase 2 right here and now. Otherwise, I'm shocked he went down so easily.
It's all over. Vholran. Put
No.
an end to that death procession you're holding outside. Right now!
There's no way this is it.
You think this is over?
What?
I knew there was no way. What? Is he actually sovereign? How? Whoa. That was something. Did he escape? Yeah, he escaped. So it looks like, oh no, he didn't escape. He's still here.
No, that's... How can this be? If Alphen's the Sovereign, how is it possible that Vholran has that crest as well?
Because Alphen was the sovereign that many years ago.
And if Vholran's the sovereign,
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
crown contest.
If he's the sovereign, why are they still doing the contest?
Everything we witnessed. It would seem the whole thing is a ruse.
That's why Almadria was, like, serving him. She called him her lord, because he's the sovereign.
Bow before your sovereign.
No. I would never. Oh no.
What the hell?
There is another phase right now.
You resent not being the only sovereign. That's why you're
Oh god.
after me, isn't it? There is.
I need,
But your
Law
grandest
back.
sin was unveiling your strength. Sin? You use people as playthings. What right have you to speak of sin? Sin is weak. The powerful care only for domination. We never asked for the rules. No one did.
Oh, I didn't mean to use that.
You're one. You are but a mobile.
Oh my god!
I'm through taking orders from tyrants.
This is insane. Am I supposed to win this? Because this is insane. Yeah, I'm so interested to see why they were doing a crown contest right now if they already had a sovereign. Like, I had assumed that the whole point of the crown contest was to find a sovereign that could do, like, the ceremony. Xian's dead. But obviously they have a sovereign already. And obviously Alphen is sovereign too, but it's because he was sovereign like 300 years ago, so they couldn't really count on him being sovereign now. But when he woke up, that meant there were 2 sovereigns. Jesus. This is gonna be a hard fight to win. Oh, I was gonna take his art, but I already knocked him out of it. Okay, I just really need to focus on what he's doing at all times. Ah! If I get caught in any of his fights or any of his moves, that's over. So I can't use any moves that take too much oh god. Oh, it's Xian's, thank god. If I use any moves that have like too much time to complete them, I'm gonna get caught and we're just gonna go down. No wonder they gave me so many good items. Oh, I don't need a life bottle, but I do need, let's just use a heavy treat. Because I don't think I'm going to win this battle the first time anyways, but at the very least, I think I need to survive as long as I can to kind of learn his moves and how to dodge them. So basically I have a short window after he uses certain attacks. And I have a short window after I steal one of his astral arts. Okay, yeah. My boost breaks give me a short window to attack where I can run in and... Oh! I got something! I feel like in this fight, Alfred needs to awaken more of his sovereign powers. Okay, jump out. So far, this is not as bad as I thought. He does an insane amount of damage, and he's very quick. But all of my boost breaks give me an opportunity to kind of run in and get a couple hits off and then run out. And I'm getting my boosts fairly quickly in this battle. So I'm mostly just kind of like dodging. I don't know if I'm close enough. No. Yeah, I'm dodging, hitting a boost, waiting till he falters, getting a couple strikes, and then dodging again. Oh shit. What is this?
this! Oh, you are gonna
Could
pay
this
for
be
that!
the true power of a sovereign?
Oh god, I immediately got hit.
Unleash lightning! In a vine? Severed limb!
Hopefully he doesn't do that move often because none of my allies can dodge it. I need more CP. I'm using a pineapple gel. I'm just using everything I can right now.
Now we'll see what I can do!
Oh no!
Stay away from my friend! Here we go! Prepare to be sealed! Take this!
Oh god! Again? I immediately went down again.
I never miss.
Oh my fucking god.
I'll bring you back from death to bit.
Not today! I shall be the ruler of all things! Prepare to be sealed!
I'm getting scared.
Here, let me help.
Against your art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Unleash Ignite! I owe you one. I'm on it! I can carve through armor!
I'm actually getting close. I don't want to get greedy though.
Oh, your sovereign!
No, is he about to do his big attack?
Can't get out of this!
I need to get him before this. I did. I got him. I got him. I got him. I am shocked. I am shocked. Is there like a phase 3 or something? Or did I just power through that? So I won, but I don't think, like, story-wise, our characters actually won. Yeah, he's getting back up again. This is the power of Sovereign. We can't win this fight. Unless Alphen is Sovereign too. Oh my god, Sovereign v Sovereign clash. This is about to be some insane power struggle. Alphen is the only one that can stand up to him, and only if he uses his sovereign powers too. I don't think there's meant to be two sovereigns like this. It's like gods fighting gods. We can't even touch them. Oh! He won? Did he win? Was that it? No, that can't be it. All he did was land a hit on him.
What do you think you can do?
This guy's still standing?
Bro, everything finally belongs to me! I have seen powers. Moves over and crushes those who call it his feet. You are next!
Is he gonna dual wield? Alphen fucking dual wielded with the flaming sword! Or the blazing sword. I forgot what it was called. I was so fucking... Did he do it? Alphen won! The blazing sword took him down. Alphen was stronger. Wow. Vholran didn't want there to be another person with sovereign powers, but
Yeah.
we were stronger. I love the way they don't sound happy. They don't sound victorious. They don't love doing this. They're just relieved that this is over. They're not jumping up and down cheering. They're just like, yeah, it's over. But there is so much more to this game. I know there is. I don't even know if I'm like 75% of the way through yet or not.
There. We finally collected all of the Master Cores. So what do we do now?
It is said that bringing all the Master Cores together in one place should form the Renas Alma.
So, now we put Xian's with the rest.
With that, we can finally free her of her thorns.
Why do I feel like it's not gonna be that easy? She does seem a little sad. I feel like she is afraid that once this is over, she won't have her friends anymore. But there is so much more to this story. They're not combining.
What's going on? Are we missing something?
We can't be. So why isn't it?
Alphen! Behind you!
Hello? Who the fuck are you? What? You are so cool.
What? Xian, are you the maiden?
What is this?
Yeah, I'm not shocked.
What the? The Master Cores!
If Naori was the maiden, why would Xian not also be a maiden? But who is this? Who is this person?
Is that darkness? A dark Master Core?
There are 6 Master Cores! Duh! If there's one for light, why wouldn't there be one for darkness? Who is the person with the Dark Master Core?
Renas Alma.
The Renas Alma. It's here.
What's going on? The Renas Alma's only supposed to consist of the 5 canon elements.
What do you think you're doing?
I don't think this is a good idea. Oh my god. This is bad. We have the Renas Alma, the Sovereign, and the Maiden all in one spot. This is bad.
She disappeared?
She's gone.
In the world just happened.
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Is it over?
No. It's only just begun.
Yeah, it's only just begun. Now we take the fight to Lenegis. That's where we have to go next. That's all we can do, right? We have another song! So Tales of Arise has a second anime opening. It's like season 2 of the anime.
We decided to stay put in Ganeth Harros.
A month has passed.
Even with their lord toppled, we had a long way to go before the people of Pelegion would be liberated in their hearts and minds.
Yeah, you have to
Lenegis hung ominously
undo
over
so
our
much
heads. We knew
brainwashing.
we'd need to deal with it sooner or later. We still had so many questions. The 2 sovereigns, the Red Woman and the Renas Alma. The present and past 300 years ago. Not to mention what happened to Vholran's body after his defeat. Still, we were determined to keep fighting. I had my hands full taking care of everything. But in some ways, I was kind of grateful to be so busy.
This is literally season 2 of the anime. If this were an anime. We even have a time skip of a few months.
Are you all right? You looked like you were spacing out there.
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. You need something?
It's about that citizen's petition. I was coming to talk to you about it.
So now is he ruling over Pelegion?
If I'm being honest, I think the problems of this realm's Danans hit close to home for me.
Oh?
You saw how things were in Menancia? We might have put way too much faith in Vholran, but at least we could still think independently. The people of this realm weren't even afforded that much basic dignity. I don't know what kind of future the people here are going to ultimately choose. But whatever it is they decide, I want to help do my part so they can make that decision of their own free will.
I love
You mean
Kisara.
like how the Danans and Renans of Menancia chose to remain committed to coexistence? It'd be nice if this was a step towards that dream.
That's another issue altogether. At the very least, I want to believe all our hard work will pay off in the end.
Yeah. I guess we can only focus on what we can do right now and take it from there.
I'm going to go on ahead. Would you mind talking to Xion for me? Once you're ready, we'll meet up at the castle entrance like usual. We can talk more there.
Right. Got it.
Oh, we got a skill power, or skill panel, the power of a sovereign. And Kisara, Idealist. We're getting new skill panels for everybody because it's season 2, baby. Oh, we only have the 2 of them right now. I'm assuming everybody else is going to have a new skill panel as well. Oh, it says the Renan lords might all be gone, but the fight for Dana has only truly begun. Now Kisara must search for a way for Dana and Rena to coexist. I didn't realize the skill panels had descriptions on them. What does this one say? It was centuries-old powers locked behind distant memories that deposed the second sovereign and liberated the whole of Dana at last. Yeah, he finally managed to unlock all those powers. But that's interesting that they came upon a time period where they had 2 people with sovereign's powers, which should not be possible, but since Alphen was from 300 years in the past, obviously they didn't think that he would still be around in the present time. But Alphen was the more powerful sovereign.
On the observatory a lot lately. Let's see if she's up there.
Dana is fucking free though, and that is amazing, but being free does not mean they are free from all of their problems, because rebuilding an entire, not just nation, there's 5 realms within all of Dana. Rebuilding an entire world after 300 years of slavery for most of them, like, that's gonna take a lot of hard work. But at least, you know, they're going in the right direction now. They have their freedom. Now they just need to figure out what to do with it. And that doesn't mean that Rena is just going to take all of this sitting down either. We still have to figure out coexistence if we want Rena to no longer be a threat. Because even if we are free here, that doesn't mean they can't just invade again if they feel like taking over, if they need the astral energy again. Who says they won't just come down from Lenegis one more time, enslave everybody all over again?
I I need something to eat.
So yeah, after this, we really do need to take the fight to Lenegis, or we never will truly be free.
Is something going on?
Sounds like it. Kisara wants us all to meet at the castle entrance. Taking in the view again?
Yeah. Looking at the scenery helps take my mind off things.
Like what?
Being a maiden. Whether I really am a descendant of Naori. Those kinds of things.
So, are you mad at me?
For what?
I destroyed the Renas Alma. Right as you were about to get rid of your thorns forever.
I don't think he destroyed it, and I don't think...
Why did you destroy it?
I
When
don't
saw
think it would
appear
have
in
worked
front
that
of me,
easily.
It reminded me of what happened back on Lenegis. And the rest was... It was all just a blur.
Yeah, he might have
I'm
thought
sorry.
that Dana was about to explode just like
It must
Lenegis
have been a
did.
pretty terrible memory. Besides, we don't know that the Renas Alma actually was destroyed.
Yeah, I don't think it was
For all we
destroyed.
know, it might have disappeared with that red woman.
I just
If
think...
so, then why are
Don't.
you...
It's okay.
Aww.
You brought me back. You got me away from Vholran. That's enough for now.
I don't think it was destroyed, but I also think Alphen needed
get
to
going.
stop what was
We
happening
shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
because the same thing that happened in Lenegis might have happened here. And besides, they didn't know who that lady was or what she was gonna do with the Renas Alma because it was not in our possession. She was the one who had it. So she could have done so much worse.
Kisara said she wanted everyone to meet at the castle entrance. Hey, Shion.
Don't.
Okay.
I'm sorry. But if you come any closer, you'll only end up getting hurt.
Because of your thorns, you mean? Trust me, I've endured...
No, that's not it. You don't understand. Never mind.
There's still something
Sorry,
she's
just forget
not
I said anything,
saying.
okay?
If it isn't your thorns, does that mean there's something else?
It's just... It's nothing, really, okay? So you can stop asking me.
Okay. In that case, I'll see you up ahead, okay?
I really do not believe that the Renas Alma was destroyed, and I really do believe that whatever was about to happen, especially with that woman who was an unknown variable, it was about to be bad. So I think Alphen did what he needed to do, especially having seen what happened before. But the only way to find out if the Renas Alma really is still around, and to find out what the deal with that lady in the red outfit was, to find out what the role of Sovereign and Maiden really are for, what the Renas Alma really is for, why there was still a crown contest when there was already a Sovereign. The only way to find all those out is to go to Lenegis. We still have much to learn. Am I going the right way? I still cannot teleport anywhere. Oh, hello. Nice of you to stop by. Nice of you to stop by. You want some hugs? Ah. Hi, puppy. Oh, God.
Guess I misread the landing.
I didn't even realize that that would launch me off of the top. My bad. Aw, there's a bunch of people now. It's nice seeing the place more lively. I wonder what it looks like outside. Like if there are a ton of people everywhere. I hope so. I think am I going the right way? Yeah, there's Vholran.
Oh,
I almost
you
ran
two.
straight into him.
I suppose that makes me the last one then.
We better get a move on or else we'll never hear the end of it from Kisara.
Right you are. A month has passed since we vanquished Vholran. I would have thought that the Renans on Lenegis would have made their move by now. Yet they still remain as silent as ever.
Yeah, that's
We
interesting.
have
They
no
haven't done
idea what happened
anything.
to Vholran's body, nor its whereabouts. The Red Woman also has yet to reappear, for that matter. And contrary to what I had heard, when the Renas Alma formed, not 5, but 6 elements were present, with darkness constituting the 6th and final Master Core. Were either of you aware of this?
You mean about the Renas Alma? Of course not.
Same. I had no idea a Darkness Master Core even existed.
What about Shion's maiden powers?
No. That was the first I learned about that, too. Or anything about having that power.
Me too. I remember thinking the same thing.
What could it all mean, I wonder? There are so many questions with too few answers, particularly when it comes to that Red Woman and her abilities.
Were it any other ability that used astral energy, I'd say it was an astral art. But hers was different.
Speaking of astral energy, we also mustn't forget that while the other Master Cores disappeared when forming the Renas Alma, for some reason the Fire Master Core remained. It may
Ah.
well have been the work of your maidenly powers. Alphen, are you still able to wield the blazing sword as before?
For now, at least. That Renas Alma sucked most of the energy out of the Fire Master Core, but it still has enough for me to use the sword.
So it took most of
And
the
sword
energy,
is
but not
safe
all of
inside
it.
me for the time being.
Because of her maiden powers. That's
Good.
good. At least we
At
have
least
that.
that's one thing we needn't concern ourselves over.
You can say that again. We have more than enough to deal with as it is. Let's go.
Hey, wait up!
Vholran has joined the party. Everything that's happening, there's no way that any of it is coincidence. Alphen just happening to show up 300 years later at the same time as the current maiden, in the same place as the current maiden, just happening to go on this journey with her when he has sovereign powers and she has maiden powers. Then all of them collecting those master cores together, only for somebody else to show up and swoop them all away. There's no way anything that has happened is coincidence. There is somebody behind the scenes that has been pushing this entire journey to happen in the first place. They wanted all of this to go down this way. There's no way it's coincidence. God, this is all getting so interesting though. Like, this is at the point of the story where, like, it would seem like it's almost over, you know? But even having a second, like, anime opening makes it seem like it's more like halfway. Or maybe not quite halfway, but it's making it seem like there's still quite a bit left to go. We're not in the home stretch yet, and even Vholran said it has only just begun. We have a lot left to still do.
This is Ganya, who has a problem he needs help with. I was just about to ask him what that problem is.
All right, then. Well, tell us what's on your mind, Ganya.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? Where are your rations? Did you not get yours?
I did.
Are they not enough?
No, I have enough.
Then what's the problem?
Alphen, you have to remember, These people aren't used to responding so quickly. Be slow and gentle with him.
Yeah, they're all waking up from basically a fucking religious cult. Like, they need some time.
Oh, right. I forgot. Sorry about that. So you have your rations, and it's enough food, but there's still something wrong with them. What is it exactly?
I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got that part.
Do your rations taste bad?
I don't know.
What's that supposed to mean?
I haven't eaten them, so I don't know how they taste.
Wait, if you're not eating them, then what are you doing with them?
Bringing them into the castle.
What? Why? Wait, back up. Are others doing this? Who told you to bring your rations in?
They're used to doing stuff like that. They're used to, like, making offerings, I guess.
Everyone in my group is doing it. I don't know who told us to do it. They only said to bring the rations into the castle.
I'm guessing none of us told them to do it, or else we'd know, right?
I was afraid that something like this might happen. The people in this capital are slowly regaining their own wills, but not everybody is getting them back at the same rate.
Are you saying someone who got their will back sooner might be taking rations from other people? If so, that's a serious problem.
Ah.
Definitely. This is something we can't ignore. We need to investigate the castle.
It seems like the people here still tend to blindly follow any orders they're given.
It's a reflex that was quite literally beaten into them. Undoing it will take some time.
Yeah, a lifetime
I know
of
it's not their fault
brainwashing.
they're like that, but it's still irritating to deal with.
That's gonna take forever to fully recover.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately, it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelagian, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Vholran's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
Yeah, I can understand it feeling
I'm just sick of all this
unfulfilling.
waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
It just feels so
Stop that.
unfinished
Don't
still.
you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Hmm? Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards.
They're also
You mean
jumpy
Vholran
right now.
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Danans. Without them, making Pelagian half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelagian are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about.
Yeah, it feels like we haven't truly finished things here yet, but there's still so much for us to worry about. There are soldiers that might just be hiding out somewhere. We have no idea where they are. There's the red woman who we don't know anything about, who has strange powers of darkness and might still have the Renas Alma. We don't possess any of the Master Cores anymore, except for a severely depleted Fire Core. We also don't know why Lenegis is not invading or attacking, despite us having taken down every single one of their lords and liberating the entire world. So there's a lot that we don't understand, and it's all kind of weighing down on all of the characters, especially while they're trying to, like, piece this place back together.
Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Oh my
Don't
god.
make fun of me. We all need salt in order to survive.
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow. Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
We love Mommy Kisara! Alright, back to the castle to check things out. I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna go. If we get to a point of being able to go to Lenegus today, I'm definitely not going that far. But I'm not sure how much we still have left to do out here in Pelegion. I would like to get to a point where I can unlock fast traveling to the other areas again. Yeah, because I still can't go anywhere else.
Are we really gonna search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
That's true. We
Yeah,
searched through
you've
fucking
got a point.
everything.
But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we came here to do and get out.
I feel like Law sounds like he's being whiny, but in reality, I think he feels like he's not doing enough. Because he knows that there's so much hanging in the balance. Lenegus, the Renan soldiers, all of Rena itself. There's so much danger that's still around the corner, and yet we're kind of sitting here doing like menial tasks. I feel like Law is just worried that he's not doing enough when there's still so much left to be done. And he doesn't like how much is still kind of hanging in the balance without an answer. He just wants to do more. Right over here. There's a soldier still here?
Very well.
Alright, you're clear. You can leave. Huh, somehow I'm both surprised and not surprised to see them here. So you're the guys hoarding all the rations. What are you doing? Get back to your position. Excuse me? I'll only say it one more time. Get back to your position. I think these Renan soldiers are still brainwashed. What is this guy's deal? Any slaves who disobey orders must be put to death. So says Lord Vholran. Vholran's dead. Oh, we have to fight them.
what the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
Doesn't seem that way. I think we're just damning from the town.
Whatever's going on, these are Vholran soldiers. Watch yourself.
You're finished.
Well, I guess this solves the problem of the missing soldiers, although I really doubt this is all of them here in the castle. Oh, why am I fucking Alphin? Law's not even in my party right now. I need to swap my party back.
Coming through.
I am not used to fighting as Alphin.
Scarlet Inferno.
Astral energy!
Say no more. Cut.
Well done.
Begin.
Flame of fury!
Armor won't save you.
Dance in the wind!
Sonic thrust.
field! Get out there with the I'm only getting started! Steel Force! I never miss! Astral Energy!
Say no more.
So it wasn't a Danon stockpiling the rations. It was some of Vholran's soldiers hiding out inside his castle. Yeah, I'm not sure whether to be relieved or freaked out about it. What are you guys trying to accomplish? Are you out trying to get vengeance for Vholran? What's going on here? Something's weird about all this. Yeah, they're still brainwashed too. Are you men aware that Lord Vholran is no longer around? These soldiers seem to think only of the orders that were given to them. Their mind is completely blank otherwise, just like the Danons here. Looking back on it, I did feel like those soldiers we fought here before were mindless. If that's true, then they haven't been hiding out here? They've just been going about their business as usual? I guess so. Everyone here was Vholran's slave, both Danons and Renans alike. That's the kind of realm he was running. But that doesn't explain why all hell didn't break loose with these guys once Vholran was gone, like we've seen elsewhere. A month has passed since Vholran vanished. It's entirely possible things may be starting to crumble at the fringes. But the fact that they haven't to any degree has allowed these soldiers to carry on as though it were business as usual. Whatever the reason, we can't just let these guys keep walking around. We should bring them into the barracks for the time being. I agree, but I don't know if they're going to come quietly. Ahem. Listen to me carefully, men. I am Lord Dohalim Ilkaris. I have an order for you. Lord Dohalim? But sir, we serve... Lord Vholran has left this realm and is no longer its ruler. Therefore, in accordance with Renan law, you all must pledge your allegiance to me. Oh, that's smart, Dohalim. So, you expect us to serve you now, my lord? If you respect the Renan rule of law, then yes, that is precisely correct. Of course we shall follow your orders, Lord Dohalim.
Wow.
Holy crap, I can't believe that worked. This should suffice for the time being. Let's bring these men into the barracks and then speak with Gagne once more. That's crazy, so...
I can't believe how quickly you got all those soldiers to obey you, Dohalim.
Actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy, not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem, and that's what counts.
Yeah, that's very, very interesting. They were also brainwashed that the Renan soldiers didn't even think to run. So that's one problem we have solved that was previously unsolved. Yeah, they didn't even think about fleeing. And the Danons didn't even think twice about obeying them. They've been so brainwashed for so long that, I don't really blame them. Any of them. Their minds still aren't really their own. Oh, I should change my party members before I forget. There we go. That is more like it. It just felt wrong not being Law. I have to be Law. Like, I feel like I completely made Law into the main character of the game just because I liked him the best, both character-wise and fighting-wise. Honestly, I just couldn't bring myself to not be Law, so somehow he ended up becoming the main character for me. I'm changing the whole game. I'm rewriting the whole game. Elfin is no longer the main character. Not on my watch. Alright, well, we solved one problem. One problem of many, but honestly, that was the smallest problem that there was. Everything else is much, much larger than this.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Vholran's curse is lifting. but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet.
So it's a curse. He
Considering
literally
we
put a
had other
curse
matters to
on
attend
them
for
to
the past
brainwash
month,
them.
We should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Yeah, who knows what they'll be like once that curse
Indeed.
breaks.
Geneth Heros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day.
In this case, they
So
were
many
also
people
brainwashed,
died.
though. This is a different
Parents, Our
situation.
children, our friends, they all died. They were murdered, and it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die. Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But
That's
all that
true.
does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it.
We've seen
I
both.
want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
But you've got two Renans
Fair
that
enough.
helped you.
We won't let you down, Ganya.
I mean, I guess they proved themselves, but they're Renans.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Vholran was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganeth Harros is the worst form of oppression we've seen. But treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegus aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans.
That's putting it
But all
lightly.
these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
We got another Kisara emblem.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it, thinking for yourself can be a heavy responsibility at times.
Yeah, it's not like your mind will only ever think about good, happy things for one.
Maybe so. But I'll still take that burden over living life as a puppet serving others. That's
They're
why
just,
I want
like,
to do
standing
everything I
here,
can to
like-
help these people.
They still look like they're struggling to be people. Yeah, it is a heavy burden for someone who has never thought for themselves to suddenly get that ability all at once. Or I guess it kind of came back to them slowly, but like, to just be given that ability out of nowhere, that's a lot. Can I finally fast travel outside of... No, I still can't fast travel outside of Ganeth Harros. Right here. That's where I want to go. There's some side quests and stuff I can do here as well. But I'm not going to worry about that just quite yet.
Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this?
Why are they
At this
fighting
very moment, The
again?
enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganeth Harros.
It's because she's restless.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shion?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
She
All
has
right.
something really
That's what you
important
want.
that
Won't
she's
push any
not
further.
saying.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
Hey, what the hell happened to him? He's no longer with us. He always looked like he was struggling with his health, but still. He was so close to finally living like a normal human being, too.
Wait.
Damn. Does he have any living relatives? Just his mom. I think she lives in that area over there. Got it. I'll break the news to her. That's sad.
Having to inform a mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her.
Sorry.
Excuse me, ma'am. I have some bad news. It's your son.
Yes.
It's okay, I know. You do? Then what are you doing? I have work that must be done today since my son can no longer work. It's like this here too, huh? Forget about your work, or better yet, think of tending to your son as your task for today. Very well, I'll get to work. Yeah, they have a hard time breaking their mindset.
How could she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. Those Zoogles roaming around out there. We should follow after her.
How do I get out? Help me!
You guys want to rest here?
I don't think we need to. We're fine.
yes.
Then I'll get started. Bring me some fire. Wait, you intend to burn your child? That's right, that's how you do it. I don't understand. Wouldn't a more formal funeral procession be more appropriate? She's never known a life like that. I'm sorry, have I done something wrong? Tell me, do you have no custom where relatives of the deceased may say their final farewells? Not really. How could we have on Dana? Up until recently, our people were too busy toiling away to think of burial rites. Among Renans, it's customary for relatives to send the remains out into the heavens. Why not introduce such a practice to Dana? We believe that in doing so, the deceased spirit shall join the flow of astral energy that travels the cosmos. We could never do something like that. It's the last chance for the bereaved to see their loved ones. Surely something should be done to honor their memory. But death is a part of everyday living for us, Danans. You really think we're going to ship bodies into space somehow every single day? I simply felt that something more ought to be done. Dohalim always has, like, the best, like, thought, but he never, like, knows how to go about it. Like, he's got the heart there. He wants them to be able to respect their dead, but he's so used to, like, his own way of living and living in this kind of luxurious life that he doesn't really know how to, like, tone it down. But he's trying to be helpful still. When the Rena still ruled over us, we didn't even know if it was safe to build grave sites. As bodies decompose, they can spread diseases. We didn't have any other choice in how we could bury our people. Rinwell, don't think for a second I've forgiven everything that the Renas did to us. Tell me, Alphen, do you know why none of us have last names like them? Let me tell you why. It's because we outnumbered them and they denied us our culture to stop us from uniting against them. Enough. Your people steal so much from us as it is, and on top of that, you have the gall to try and make us live like you too. Come on, Rinwell, we had so much progress, and now you're bitching at Dohalim for just trying to help make things a little bit better, even if he, like, doesn't really know the right way to go about it. If you hate it here so much, why don't you just turn them all hollow? What the fuck, Rinwell? I said I liked her, but now I'm pissed off again. You know Dohalim would never do anything of the sort. That is a low fucking blow. That's enough. No more. Lennigus could strike at any time, and here we are fighting among ourselves. We're all well aware of the suffering and hatred we each harbor, but if we're going to coexist, we have to recognize each other's differences. That's what we're all working together to achieve, to bring an end to this whole system and begin to live together side by side. That's what I believe, and that's why I'm here. If any of you think differently, then be my guest and leave. I love Alphen. He doesn't take shit from anybody. He is the first person to want to help literally anybody. He's the first person to, like, go out of his way for people, but if they're not gonna work towards a peaceful solution, then they can just leave. Alphen doesn't take shit. I'll break down every last barrier, even if I have to do it alone. Indeed. I sincerely apologize. I consider you a true friend, but it would appear that I have yet to reckon with our people's dark history in earnest. See? And he's being so kind to her after she just said a really horrible thing to him, and he's like, well, you're my friend, and I didn't really think about it, you know? Like, he shouldn't have even needed to apologize in that situation. I mean, I do think it's good for him to apologize for not being, like, as considerate about it as he could have been, because he didn't really think about it, but in general, he doesn't need to apologize to this extent just for trying to help.
I'm afraid not.
Rinwell, I completely accept the blame in all of this. Words cannot express how very sorry I am for clearly offending you so deeply. He should not have to go to this length when she just fucking told him, why don't you just hollow everybody then? Like, she needs to fucking get on her hands and knees right fucking now, in my opinion.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for lashing out at you as hard as I did, Dohalim. I guess I'm still working through a lot of emotions. At least she apologized. I know you were only thinking about what was best for her son, too. Exactly. He was only thinking about what was best for her son, and you fucking snapped at him.
Rinwell.
Rinwell, I'd like you to teach me about the culture and history of this planet. Perhaps that will help us begin to bridge the gap. That's a good idea. Because obviously the two of them have a lot they need to mend. Dohalim needs to learn a lot more about Danon practices and not trying to enforce his own culture on people. And Rinwell needs to learn to not be a bitch sometimes and not, like, snap at people who are just trying to help. Because she always takes something as, like, a personal attack when sometimes people are just, like, ignorant about certain things. And it's better for her to kind of teach him how they do things on Dana rather than just always hating on him for not knowing their practices. He wants to learn, clearly.
Huh?
Huh? Sure, I don't mind. Could you maybe teach me about Rena too then, please? Okay, they're patching things up. This is good. This is good for both of them. You two are more alike than you realize sometimes. I'm glad we were able to patch things up. They are actually really alike. We've lost enough good people along the way as it is. Sorry for the distraction. Let's lay your son to rest. We'll do it the Danon way. Yes. That's good. Okay, I'm glad they came to an understanding. Thank you. Thank you for granting me that task. Don't mention it. It's the least we could do for you as his mom. Well, because of you, my son is at peace now. Rest assured, we intend to build a future for this world that would make him proud. Okay, I really think I need to end it here if this is not the end.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
If you call letting your emotions get the better of you impressive.
But Alphen speaks really well from his emotions.
However you managed it, you knocked some sense into Rinwell and Dohalim, and that mother.
They buried him.
Yeah. I can see my decision to travel with you was well made.
Alphen is very in tune with his own emotions, and so I think he speaks really well from the heart, and it gets through to a lot of people. Oh, I have a skit.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almadria killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did?
Yeah, I think she has kind of anger management issues in general.
I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry.
Aww, I love Law and Rinwell. They're very sweet together.
You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred.
Yeah. Anger is a part of
I've never
grief.
thought of it like
it's
that.
a natural part of grief.
But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
Aww.
You're welcome?
He's blushing! See, they're very fucking cute together. I like them together. Yeah, I think Rinwell is not gonna change in a day. All of that hatred and anger that has built up for so long, it's not gonna go away immediately, even when she has friends who are Renin, and even when she has admitted that she wants to change and she knows she needs to change and that she's starting to look at the world in a different way. There are still, you know, some pent-up feelings that have been there for so long that it's hard to just move past it all that quickly. So even though she's made so many steps in the right direction and she's admitted that she needs to change her viewpoint, especially when she's pushed to anger and Rinwell kind of has anger problems as it is, I think it's more easy for her to kind of snap back into her old way of thinking. So yeah, I think she's made so much progress, but it can't all happen at once. She's still gonna have some slip-ups, and that's okay. Especially, she's trying to patch things up with Dohalim. She apologized for what she said, so I'm okay with her. She said sorry, that's all I really need. Especially when not only did she say sorry, but she's also working to be better. It's okay to have a couple hiccups along the way. Alright, what do I still have to do? Rest at the Pelagian Inn. After that, can I finally travel places again? I don't know. I want to be able to travel to other realms again, but if I rest at the inn, can I teleport there? If I rest at the inn and I can't go anywhere else after that, I think I'm just gonna be done.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganath Haros.
Oh, so we are gonna go to the other realms
Looking for a
soon.
way out tomorrow. For now, we should spend the day resting up while we can.
Thanks for all your hard work. You're free to rest here if you like. Please rest. Okay, so after we find our way out of Ganath Haros, we can finally teleport other places again. What? Why are her thorns acting up again on her own? Is this what she's not telling people? Are her thorns actually killing her or something? God, now I'm worried about her.
What's that noise?
Alvin, this is bad. Look at the sky.
Oh no. It's not Lenegis, is it? Oh my god. This is indeed very bad. What is this? This is bad. That is astral energy. That is a lot of astral energy. And it's astral energy of all the different types. It's being sent back? Well, that was something. That was something for sure.
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
They shot that on Rena,
How the hell
not
are
on
we supposed
Diana?
to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
No, they did
Not
drop it
just
on
into
Dana.
Dana.
Okay.
But her own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's all that they've
A
collected.
lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
It's all they've
they're
collected for a
trying to
while,
squeeze every
maybe.
last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
No, there's way more to it.
Who
There's
cares?
gotta be.
If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
So they're trying to suck out the last of the energy that they can.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me.
So if we don't stop
Just as the
this,
sovereign, the maiden,
it really
and all
doesn't
5
matter that
master
we
cores
freed
are gathered in one
everybody.
location. She appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the two of you to help her assemble the Renas Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I
what?
figured you knew who she was.
When?
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Could he not see
Now that you
her?
mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsev too. You saw her, right, Xion? Xion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelegion.
Renans couldn't
Seriously?
see her.
How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
Renans can't see
if it's
her
not
unless she
that,
wants them
then-
to.
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganatheros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cislodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Vholran may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen now?
We ask around. Let's do what we can.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did anyone else see any weird lights shoot out with it?
Indeed. As I recall, it was 4 lights, each one a different color and
Going in a separate direction?
That's what I saw too. What were they?
Hold on. A lot just happened here, so let's take a minute. For now, let's focus on one thing at a time.
Man, this is definitely the last thing we're gonna do today. I did want to get to a point where we could go to the other realms, but that's not gonna happen. So I'm just gonna watch however many skits I have, and then I'm gonna be done.
I bet the whole of Dana's losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
But we know they
People
were.
in the
That
region
woman
seem
was
pretty outraged
around.
Given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave. That's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on. We don't have much time.
Alright, it looks like that's the last skit that I have. So this is where we're gonna stop it today. This all makes things that much more interesting. We finally freed everybody from Renan rule, only for them to drop something down that's trying to suck all the rest of the astral energy out of the planet now that they no longer have control over it. So now we're working on a time limit. If we don't stop this thing, then everybody's just gonna die and the planet's gonna go to waste. Not only will all the people be hollow, it'll literally be a hollow planet. So we need to stop this thing before it's too late. And after that, we need to take the fight to Lenegis and figure out what is up. It's interesting that that red woman was around before. I don't remember even seeing her. But everybody else has seen her except for Xian and Dohalim. Which makes me think that this red woman is somebody from obviously Rena, whose job it was to keep an eye on everything and kind of push everybody in the right direction, because this entire series of events has been planned out from somebody by the start. So she has been watching, it seems, to make sure that everything is going according to plan so that they could get that right combination of people in order to assemble all the cores, have a maiden and a sovereign together, get the Renas Alma for herself, and now we just need to figure out what they want to do with it and what their goal is with all of this astral energy. This episode answered so many questions, but it also opened up a million more questions. So next time, hopefully we'll answer at least a few more of those, but I'm sure that every time we get more answers, we'll also get more questions. That's just how this game works, and I fucking love it. I love for there always to be some kind of mystery to solve. So I can't wait to see how the rest of this game goes. Next time, we are gonna start right up here investigating that wedge, and hopefully after that, we will find a way back into all of the other realms so that we can continue trying to save Dana and solving every last little mystery. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go ahead and leave a like if you enjoyed it. Check out my Ko-fi link in the description if you want to support the channel, and hit subscribe to become a fledgling and join the clan. I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye!